Hello and welcome to my channel Linux World. In today's video we are going to discuss on the container platform series for Red Hat Podman, Podman network. So let's get started. I'm logged into my container host machine test VM00. Host name will confirm that. And let's start with our first command, which is podman network ls, which will list a network. You can see that the name of the network is Podman, and it's a bridged network and has an ID to the network. Okay, so we can also run podman network inspect podman. That's the name of the network. And you can get some information like the name of the network, the ID, the driver, and the network interface is Podman 0, and some other stuff like the network address here is 10.88.0.0/16. It's a Podman, and the gateway is 10.88.0.1. Okay. You can run ifconfig command on the host machine to see that there is a Podman 0 interface, which is this following network. So let's clear the screen out, and we can run a container, or we have Podman PS will show us that we have couple of containers running, and one is running our Apache web server, the other one is running Nginx, and we can run a command podman exec on one of the containers. Let's take this first one and install a package called IP route on it, and then run a command IP route to see. Okay, so on this container IP route was already installed, nothing to do, and it ran my command IP route and showed that it is using this network 10.0. Here it is. This is the host network, and this is the Podman network, which is the device is Podman 0, and this is the gateway. So just to make this, let's clear the screen out, take out this one command and just run IP route on our container, and we only see the output that we want. Here it is. Okay, so we have confirmed that it is using our network, and now we can also create another network with podman network create -- subnet. You can assign a different network, whatever, like 192.168 network, that 100.0/24 would be our net mask, and let's call it network 01. Let's create one. There you go. Seems like it created it. So let's run podman network ls. Shows us that we have a new network now that is available to us besides the Podman network. Okay, so what we could do now is let's look at our running containers. Podman PS will show us that. Let's take one of the containers and assign it our new network. So we could do podman network connect network 01 to the following container. Yeah, so we can attach it. So let's attach that, and now we can run podman exec. We're going to execute a command on the pod. Following pod, IP route again to see what routes it has. So it has two routes now that it's using our 192.168.100.0 network. Okay, and it's also using the 10.88.0.0 network. It assigned itself a gateway. Here it is. So sweet, it's using two networks. So that's how you attach a network, create a network and attach a network to an existing pod, or you can run a new container with this network if you wish. Okay, and if you want to disconnect the network, you could do Podman network disconnect network 01 from this pod. So if you run the command IP route on that container, it only has one. You successfully disconnected it. Okay, and we can also remove the network now. Let's do Podman network ls to list the networks. We could do Podman network remove network 01. Okay, if it doesn't get removed, you could use arm-f flag like this to forcefully delete it, but in our case it successfully removed itself with that command. Oops. So pod man network list shows us that now we are back to our default Podman network. So that's it, folks, for the network portion in Podman. Stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching.